Hello and welcome back. This is Double O Debbie, and this is another episode of Slime Survival. Yes, I've been hard at work. See, look, picking my melons. And I finally decided that, by golly, it's time to automate this stuff. And because, since I updated to 1.8 and they have those new slime blocks, which are awesome, by the way. Excuse me, little mouse problems there. It's gonna make it a lot more less redstone intensive, a lot less redstone intensive, I should say. So I've been all day in creative trying to figure out how I could build these in a reasonable manner, and man, let me tell you, you can just way cut down on the redstone because of the slime blocks. It's amazing, just amazing. And I should be able to automate this and make these farms stack as high as I want to, very redstone efficiently, without using up too much redstone with each expansion. And maybe, just maybe, I might even be able to put in a sugarcane farm over here. I don't think I have enough room, so I might just keep those separate and have just extra room on these sides. Or I could double up on the watermelon. Oh, yeah. Okay, I could do that. I know you have no idea what I'm talking about, but I do. I do. Trust me. I just still don't know where I'd put the sugarcane farm. I want to automate it because I have so many things to do that it's hard to do them all. So I don't get anything done besides eating cookies. Nom 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 nom. Yeah. So, oh, let me show you this real quick. This is cool. You can make an elevator. I knew you could. So like, imagine this was the floor. Oh yeah. Oh, boom. Now, I had to put this on like 3 ticks, otherwise this would push forward too fast. Especially if you're trying to go down. It wouldn't let you go down because it would block the way. But boom! There you go. I'm curious. Ow! I missed it! Ow! Ow! Guess I'm not that curious. Let me go throw some of this. So if I automate those pumpkins and we have the eggs back there, and then I'll get the sugar cane going, I can have pumpkin pie for days. What's going on here? Why don't I have... oh, I have like one baby chick over here. Are my chickens still in here? I have finally killed all those chickens that were back here running around. What's going on? Oh, it's only got 7 in there. Make sure we got plenty of chicks. Yeah, it looks like about 25, maybe. Hard to tell. I bet that's pointed in the zombie pigment area, so let's do it this way. That only says like 12 or 13 this way. Maybe less than 20. I might have to... Let's load a few, like half a dispenser. 4 stacks worth. We'll put 4 stacks worth in there. Oh my goodness, how am I gonna get up there? How do you reach? Reach. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna have to just tower up. I had all of those slime blocks that were back in the Iron Golem farm. I just combined them. I was like, I don't want to have to move all these things, so I combined them right there. And yeah, ow, 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 ow. That sounds like it hurts. That should help a little bit. I didn't want to put a whole thing in there, but I want like 20 or so will be okay. Oh, am I out of cookies? Let's drop this stuff off. I guess you noticed there's nothing there. Oh my goodness, I just started tearing everything up. Just tearing it up. Yeah, 'cause I like tearing things up as well as building them. Okay, I think we're gonna have to... let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we should have plenty of room in this area, so we can make double farms. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, I am going to pause the video real quick and tear this stuff up. I'm gonna tear it up. That was an Enderman. Anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, got all that cleared away, and we are ready to start. Alright, let's see, imagine that's your chest right there. 6 hoppers on each side. Done. And then, oh, I'm gonna need dirt. So you could have your chest like right here. Let me go get a chest. I think we got a couple right here. I'm so full. Throw that in there. Grab some dirt. Got it. Got it covered. Oh no! Nerds! It's a mob spawner. There we go. Okay, so I may want to light this up. It got my torch. No, that's got my torch. Alright. Let's go throw some torches down here. It's a funny story. When I was tearing down my house, I had everything, every bit of furniture was placed just to keep the light level at bay, so I would have to use minimal lighting and everything. And when I took the furniture out and moved it over there, I went back in and there was a zombie in there, and I went to go, stepped in to kill him, and I didn't see the creeper behind me, and he blew up and blew a corner of the house up. So I was like, oh well, I was gonna tear it down anyway. So let's get some dirt. This is gonna be, I think this needs to be too wide. My bad. Yeah, we need to move these. That's gonna throw the whole thing off. Yeah, so needs to be too wide here with the chest. Because of how I want to set up the melons and stuff. Let's come back here. We just run dirt all along there. Ta-da! And this is where the things will be planted. I wonder, should I move this back one? How wide is this? Let's see. If I move it back one, it'd be hoppers, melons, blocks. slime blocks, piston, wall, and some redstone. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. I better leave it there. I better leave it there. It'll be okay. It's alright. It's alright. Okay, now we need leaves. Because they won't interact with the slime blocks. Don't need one there, but we need them. No, we don't need it there. I don't have shears. Hang on a second. Ah, they're so easy to get. I'll just bust it. Because there's going to be blocks there. Different blocks, I should say. Well, we'll probably go ahead and put that there. And fill that in there. Because we're going to need those there, and then we can place building blocks. Blah! All around. And get that corner. Let me make sure this is right. Okay, so now we need a couple of pistons. This is really so cheap to make. I can't believe that I didn't upgrade this already. Oh my goodness, it's so cheap. Can't believe I didn't do this already. I just said that. Okay, let's go ahead and place down the slime blocks so I know where I can put everything. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And you can't do more than this because once you place these blocks, I found out that the reason why my pistons weren't pushing those slime blocks was because I had it on the ground, or actually it was over a half slab, which was actually being connected to the slime block, and that's why it wouldn't move. So as long as you have a block that doesn't connect to the slime blocks, then it will be moved by a piston. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so now we can... I'm going to need an infinite water source. Actually, I have one over there. I'll just go get it. Boink. Okay, and then the same for this one. This will hydrate our crops. This is so fun. I just love the slime blocks. They're amazing. They are really, really amazing. So let's go get a hoe, and I will plant a few seeds, and they can be doing their thing. A hoe. Let me go ahead and, so I have another spot I can grow them real quick. Alternate those. I could make these alternate one by one and it would probably make them grow faster, but I'm gonna have this on a timer, not a bud switch, because there's no way to really hook up a bud switch where it won't be interfered with by the slime blocks. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. wonder. Okay, yeah, that should be alright. Because we need to place glowstone. I don't know. I saw it work in creative, but it looks like this glowstone might interfere with it, with the slime blocks, because they can be moved. Oh man. Alright, let me just try this real quick. Go see if I can make that stick out. Uh-huh. Yeah. You know what? I guess that's okay that it moved. I just wanted it to light up the area. So I guess that's okay. Yeah, I didn't think of that. I just noticed that. I had it in my creative world, but okay. Let's make these grow. Make these grow. Because I just really have so many things to gather and animals to feed, trees to chop, stuff to build that I can't do it all. It's just so overwhelming. Okay, that is that row completed. And then we can go on top of here with leaves. And you also want to come up another block with the leaves. Just do the corners here and over the top. Those probably won't get interfered with, but just in case. Leaves are so cheap. And this is going to be the foundation for the next level. We can have that be building blocks. And this one would be okay to be a building block too. And then build that up. Yeah, building blocks are okay here. Whoa! Out of blocks already. That is awesome. Okay, so then you can also bring this part up. That is the first here. And let me show you. This is so super amazing how cheap this is to run. Okay, let's knock this off. Okay, and we'll build out a little platform for this and plop out the dispenser. This is going to be seed-driven automatic farm. I know it's silly, but so am I. Let's make this a little bit wider here. Yes, and then the pressure plate goes here. Oh, and we need to knock this block out and this block and come over here and yeah, knock that one out. And then we need to place torches. I put that dispenser down too fast because we need to put a torch here. Bam, torch there, and torch there. And then we can put our dispenser back. Might need to break this block too. Okay, dispenser there, block here. Now our signal is, let's get some redstone right there. this is on now, but when there's a seed on it, it will be back. So anytime there's a seed on it, let's go grab some seeds. See, this will free up time, and I'll have more time to to harvest these. Oh boy, let's just grab whatever we can and go over there and plop one in. Get some in there, like that, and we'll grab one to get it going. All right. So yeah, that's very little. What was that? One redstone for the dispenser, the torch underneath it, the 3 torches, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 redstone for that. That is pretty amazing. It is, let me tell you. And what is also super duper cool about this is you can do this and basically start a second farm right here and make it even cheaper, because you can add 1 redstone there and 1 redstone there and your 2 pistons, and you have a whole another farm to be run on just that. On just that. So that would be an additional 4, which I am going to do, by the way. We're going to double up, and let's see, what was it I needed? Redstone here and redstone here. I'm also going to go up 1 tier and do the same with the melons over there. So if that isn't producing enough, then I can always go up another couple levels for even more efficient design. So that is the basic mechanism, and you can just see we already have 1 growing there. Let me throw some leaf blocks up there. Excellent. So in order to carry this on upwards, let's get rid of the redstone because we don't need it for a little bit. Oh yeah, this is so awesome. Awesome. Blossom. Yeah, this is the tier that the dirt is going to be on right there. Woo! And then we're going to have another layer of leaf blocks, because there's going to be, I don't want to put this down any lower, because that would definitely interfere with the growth of the ones below, because you want at least 1 transparent block above it. So yeah, that's why you want to just double up on the leaves. They're cheap, easy, inexpensive, economical. Anything else that you want to add to that? Okay. And then we just add our pistons again, like right here and right there. And we do the same thing with the slime blocks. Over and over. And then let's get a new stack here. I could do the spacing differently and it would probably be faster, but like I said, it's run off a timer, not a bud switch, so the rate that they're growing isn't as important as actually harvesting them, because I'm not harvesting them. Oh, and I threw my buckets. Dadgummit, and I'm up here. Okay. No problem. No problem. Not a problem. There we go. And yeah. So now this should be harvesting while we're doing this. And I am going to, I know it's pricey, but I'm going to invest in the glass in front. I don't think I'll wait and I'll watch and see if any fly over the edge. I don't think they will, but you never know. Let's just get these blocks here. I'm going to go up here so I know to tear it down. All right. There we go. I was so amazed when I found that I could build this with the slime blocks and have it be so cheap on the redstone, and I thought, I have to do this. I just have to. I just have to. And bam. More water. Those are going to dry up. I could probably get away with one water block. I just, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you could do one water source there instead. But I already have them in place, so no biggie. See, this is pumpkins again. And it's very, very simple and easy to hook this up to the other redstone. It's so easy. Like I said, I can't believe I didn't do this earlier. Let me show you that. And the rest is just, it's just, you know, decoration. Put leaf blocks again all around this so it doesn't interfere with anything. You have to put them here because they do move forward, and if you put a different block, it will interact with it. Oh, and this one's gonna be the glowstone too, so let's go ahead and put that there, and we can put that there. Oh my goodness, I'm so slow. Excellent. So more leaves. Leaves. No, that's gonna get destroyed. And leaves. And we can bring these up. I'm gonna run out of building blocks. And of course, I'm gonna top this off with probably slabs, at least on you know what? I just I just goofed up there, I think. Yep, I did. That's okay. I can tear that out. Yeah, I put non-leaf block there. That needs to be leaves there, and there, and there. And then these can be... Otherwise, those blocks would get yanked forward, or try to get yanked forward, and it basically wouldn't work. Because the count for the pistons, the block count for the pistons would then be over. Okay, sorry about that. My recording session got interrupted, and yeah, I was not able to record anymore yesterday, but I did get to work on this a little bit. I finished the pumpkin farm up and just about got the Melon one wrapped up. I just traded the villagers for some more glass, and that's how much glass it takes per section, per building, whatever you want to call it, structure. It's 30, it's five tall, 6 wide. So 30 per uh, quarter. 30 per quarter. Yeah. Guess drop. So the only thing that is left for the watermelon one is the redstone. I know that's the part that was interrupted, so I saved it all for the recording. So yeah, I guess I can place the glass on the other side whenever. So let's get in here. I got it all ready. Knock this torch out. This is all the redstone we need. Oops, forgot to throw that paper up there. And an Enderman met his demise on the end of my blade. Okay, sorry. That's it. That's all the redstone. Dispenser, pressure plate, 7 torches, and 12 redstone. And of course the 8 8 pistons and 48 in total slime blocks, and that's per section. Like for just the watermelon one, you double that, and that was the pumpkin one. And the pumpkin one's going good over here. Look at that, already got a stack just while I was building it and building the watermelon one. This one I finished last, so it's only got a half stack. Also, I can't stress this enough. If you notice, I have the leaf blocks back here, and right on the other side is the slime blocks. You can't place anything there, or either you could just leave it blank and see the slime blocks, or put some block that the slime blocks won't attach to. Otherwise, it won't work. I know, because I accidentally put stone bricks there yesterday and couldn't figure out why that section wasn't working, and that was why I had put the stone bricks there instead of leaves. So yeah, let's get to this. It won't take but just a second to finish this off. Let's get some building blocks, our dispenser, the pressure plate. Yeah, we don't need any of this other stuff. Might need the pick though. Okay, so I think if we just cover this whole thing here and then take out the block where we want the pressure plate to go and put a torch. And this is going to be the signals that we grab from the items being dropped. So the pressure plate goes on top of that one, so that anytime the item goes away, see, you can see anytime the item's on there, this signal's going to turn off. And when it despawns, it comes back on and triggers the dispenser again, which spits out another item. And toggles are toggles are pistons and slime blocks. So we just place blocks here, here, and there. And let's see, you would also place that there, and actually no, we want it to go on this side because the pistons are directly next to it. So yeah, then you just put torches on top of that, blocks on top of that, and just tower up. Do the same. And this, you can go next to that, And then you just make a little 3 wide thing there, and ta-da! Now, when we go get our seeds and fill this up, I must have miscounted the redstone. So I'm too short. Oh no, it used even less redstone than I thought. Okay, so we need seeds. I know, I'm using the seeds because I have a ton of them. And why not use them for a good purpose? It's gonna generate me items, so. And this saved me a ton of redstone. Seeds I have. Redstone, not so much. Okay, so now we gotta get it kick-started. So we'll have to actually place the first one in. Ow! Why you hurt me? I don't know, but anyway. That should do it. Now it should, we got melons everywhere. That's okay, because it caught 45 of them just then. So they had been growing while I was building it and not being harvested. Like, that one was being harvested the whole time because I hooked it up as I was going. And this one doesn't have any glass. There's the middle part is sort of a trouble area. I don't really, there shouldn't ever be, you know, melons going over there unless they just sort of, a solution for that would be to put more glass blocks like directly above the chest to sort of, if it does come over here, it bounces off and lands over. And for the top, pretty much if it lands on the stem, it's not going to go down anyway. So, yeah. This is 59. Oh, that's going to be crazy. Awesome. Okay, so to finish this up, all we have to do is lay down this glass. And it's done. Both of them. Now, I changed my settings in Minecraft a little because I noticed since I built this, even when it's not running, it seems a little bit laggy. Ooh, I need slabs up here too. Let me, when I jump down, I'll go get some slabs, which I think I am just about out of. Oh, yesterday when I logged on, I came through here and I noticed that the top row of pistons was not being retracted and I had to work on this. I was like, what is going on? And it wound up being, let me show you. I don't know what was going on, but I tore the whole thing apart because this line of redstone on the top was not retracting the pistons. So I was like, what? So I tore the whole thing apart and I put repeaters in front of it, redstone next to that. Nothing would retract them. And I was like, what is going on? So I finally put the blocks on top of it again, put the redstone on there, and it finally started working again. So I don't know, some little buggy, I guess, with the update. But it's working now, so I guess I can put it back together or something. I was a bit peeved that I took the whole thing apart, and yeah, I know I'm gonna need more of these, so. Oh, and it's cool. Um, Villagers give you experience when you trade for them. I dinged 25 while I was just getting a little bit of glass. So I thought that was cool. We're not going to need that many. There we go. I know, I'm going to need a ton for that. So it's okay. It's okay. So now when we tower up with the glass, we can finish those off. Ooh, maybe I'll go grab a second stack just in case. I am having just a blast with these slime blocks. I think they're awesome. Uh, I think operating those pistons all at once, yeah, that's the wrong chest, is maybe activating or causing a little bit of lag. It's not so bad now. I sort of twiddled with everything and it seems to be going a lot better. Made a backup just in case. Yeah, see, I could feel the lag when I was running just for a second. Alright, let's get this done. And then we have watermelon and pumpkin for days and days. Oh, something else I noticed. I'll show you in a second, because it's kind of funny. I thought it was funny. I know, I have a weird sense of humor, so I think lots of things are funny. But seriously, it's funny. It's funny. I know. You're thinking, it can't be that funny. What? Oh, yeah. Made it. Now, if my daughter had been watching, I would have failed and she would have laughed and called me a noob. Said, you can't do parkour, mama. I know, I know. I'm probably still a parkour noob anyway. Okay, they're done. All done. Now I just have to find a place to put a sugarcane farm. And I'm probably going to do basically the same thing, except the sugarcane farm will be a little bit easier. You only need like one spot in the middle instead of two. I, I, I really only used two just so I could squeeze in these extra spots. Because the original design, when I alternated them, stem, melon, whenever they grew, because I have it on a timer, not a bud switch on each individual one. So like say you had a stem here and a stem here and an empty spot here, a stem here and a stem here and an empty spot here. As soon as one grows, well actually I would only wind up getting 2 melons per section, because once one melon would grow, the other stem attaches to it. Does that make sense? So it had, even though there were spots for 4 melons, it was only growing 2 because the other stem adjacent to the melon was also attaching. I don't know if you've seen that, but that is why I separated them, since it's on a timer and not a bud switch. This way I get 4 melon chances per every 5 minutes instead of just 2. So that's why I went with that particular design. So yeah. And now I can do the farming. And what's cool is with the villagers, there's a way to actually automate wheat, potatoes, and carrots. Haven't ever actually messed with that because this is really the first 1.8 world I've had actual villagers in. So the other game I have is I don't actually have. I have some villagers. I've just never built a iron golem farm because in that world I can mine, so it's not really as necessary because I can mine for my iron. I don't need a farm to produce it, although you know it would be beneficial because I need, you know, I don't use uh, I don't use the hoppers like they're going out of style like I do in this. Like on these farms, I could have put a water stream in there easily with one or two hoppers in the middle to gather it, and then you know just moved the chest out one and down one, got rid of the hoppers, and extended this. Since that's 6, if I could have extended it out to here and then just put one water bucket there, and that would have solved the problem. But the hoppers make it a little bit smaller, and as you can see I added a few layers of slabs. This was cutting it close, so yeah, I like it with the hoppers because I have tons of iron, so I should use it, right? Yeah. So that is going to conclude this episode. Oh, I have to show you what's funny. Almost forgot. Woo! Look at this. I put the magic dispenser out, and I put a button on it on the front, and it just looks so cute. It's like got little eyes and a little mouth on the bottom, and there's this great big nose. It looks like a face to me, and I thought that was funny. I really did. I don't know why, but it is funny. Trust me, that's funny. Look at that. Oh no. It's I must have picked up. It didn't throw out another seed. Oh, the seed landed on the side. What's up with that? I haven't seen that happen. Okay. Now I have melons up there. That's gonna bug me. I know. As soon as this thing gets going, I'm gonna be like, melons! I'll be tossing them on the ground. I'm gonna be using melons in there to run it to generate more melons. Yeah. See? Tons of melons. Tons of melons already. Yep. So anyway, that's cute. The little button nose dispenser. I did make some more steak and pork chops. Once we get rabbits going, we can have cooked rabbit. I did. Oh, let me show you before. Just one more thing. I was getting tired of having to go around chasing down all these animals, so I put a little pit in the middle, and it is really, I put the water there. I had it all the way down this whole thing towards the middle, and I didn't like that. And when I did the sheep, once I updated, I was like, you know, they drop mutton, so I can breed them, which will help even more for my wool situation, because then I'll get a little bit extra wool. And then I decided I didn't want to put it all the way down, so I only put like this section here, and I like this section much better. It's very, very easy to lure them in there to their demise. So from here I could toss the potion on them. I haven't got the potions going yet. I figure once I get the potion room all set up, once I get this thing squared away, which I may start working on this now, to try and get the enchanting table squared away, the potion room squared away, and now I'll be able to it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna make rooms with water walls. Yeah, it'll probably be laggy as all heck, but it'll also be cool. So yeah, I'm excited about getting it going. I need more stone, so we're gonna go ahead and call it here, and I am going to get more stone so I can start working on this some more. Because really all I have to do is tower that up, make some more pads, and we can start getting stuff. And I figure I need about 6 pistons to automate this with what I want. I want to be able to pull these blocks here off and on with sticky pistons. And actually I need 8. And then push in these 2 to push the mobs forward, and also the lower block and the upper block, because babies baby zombies, and that way it makes sure none of the loot pops back on top of it or underneath it where I can't get it, because yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna put stairs in these 2 spots, and then I can just walk right up. Yeah, and if I put, once these push forward, when I come up here to kill them, if they're pushed forward, the creepers won't be back there and they won't be able to see me. They'll be pushed all the way up against here, which will make this a little bit safer. So yeah, I'll probably get that done. That should be really simple. I just have to figure out a way to make it look nice, and I'm still gonna have to come down here, so I might be able to clear it. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching, and bye bye.